When a concept from a sci-fi TV show becomes reality, that's when you know we're probably screwed. So today we're taking a look at the world's first smart contact lenses called Mojo Vision, and I'm already terrified of these things. And it's not like they gave me a reason to be scared. They didn't threaten me with world domination or anything. I just tend to overthink a lot more things than the average Joe. For example, when I was younger, I accidentally stepped on a ladybug and squished that poor sucker. I mean, I felt really bad about it. And then for the next week or two, I was petrified, constantly glancing over my shoulder to see if something was following me. And then when I went back outside and saw another ladybug, I thought that it recognized me as the person who killed their fellow ladybug friend, and they were on some revenge mission, like Batman trying to avenge their parents. It's just so dumb. It's such a silly fear that I had, and I was way too old to be thinking like that in the first place. I was like 13. I even had to go as far as searching on Google if bugs had feelings to put my conscience at ease. And it turns out they aren't capable of plotting and acting out a revenge mission. But maybe that's what they want you to think. But now that you know how big of a pussy I am, let's go ahead and check out this promotional video that they made, basically just talking about and describing how this product is going to work.
Imagine if we could replace our screens with something that informs without distraction. Could we see differently, more clearly?
So I don't think we're going to be replacing our screens with this neat little thing. It's possible, but it's a screen in and of itself, so it's like you're taking one screen and putting another screen in front of your eyes, except this one is on your eyeball, so that point was just kind of dumb to me. Maybe I'm passing over something, it's going over my head, but I don't know. That just felt kind of silly to me that they were saying, what if we replaced our screens with something informative when there's a literal screen in your eyeball?
Could it help us find that invisible edge when we need it most? Or allow us to connect in crucial moments, providing vital information in an instant? Introducing Mojo Lens, the world's first augmented reality smart contact lens.
So, as you saw right there, that's some of the capabilities of this wacky little contact lens. You plop it in, and then it augments your reality by showing you various different things, like apparently people's names, their heart rates, what they do for a living, all this kind of crazy stuff, which I feel like that might be a breach of privacy, just a tad bit, if you can like see someone's boner through their pants or something, give yourself x-ray vision. That just seems kind of weird. It's like it's telling you a bit too much when you look at somebody. Maybe that's just me though. I don't personally want to look at someone and know everything about them. But on the other side of that coin, it also seems very cool. Like it gives you this video game HUD and definitely would enhance your personal day-to-day life and make it far more enjoyable. You know, just taking a bike ride and you can see the finish line and the trail you have to follow and your time in the corner like you're playing a racing game. That's wickedly cool, man.
Put Mojo Lens on in the morning, and throughout your day, you'll have access to timely information without losing focus on the world around you. Mojo Lens is designed not to bombard you with data, but to elevate your vision by providing the information you need exactly when it's needed, all while letting you look like yourself.
This really reminds me of that old project, that Google Glass thing that never really came to fruition, I don't believe. I remember seeing that when I was younger and being absolutely in awe at these like augmented reality glasses that could like play games and search Google and do all this crazy stuff, even watch porn if you wanted to, and nobody else could see or hear it except you because it was all in your glasses. And this is like taking that to the next level. But then the skeptical side of my brain pops in and says, well, what if they're using this to watch you hold your wiener when you pee? Or maybe they know everything about you when you plop on that contact lens down to your left pinky toenail. It's stuff like that that makes me really weary of this advanced technology. And there is also a good argument to be had here, you know, is this taking virtual and augmented reality a bit too far? Now, I'm not going to argue it, but it's there.
Mojo's invisible computing solution will be a platform that gives you everyday superpowers and an invisible edge throughout your day. But before it does any of that, it first has to be a great contact lens that improves your natural vision even when it's off. Mojo Lens built-in display will give you augmented reality wherever you look. It even works with your eyes closed, putting you into an instant VR world.
So now we get to the craziest part. As you just heard, it works even when you close your eyes, which makes me bring up this hypothetical. What if one of those big Fortune 500 companies that have boatloads of money that they can just flush down their toilet if they wanted, comes to this lens company and says, hey, we got a big bag of money here, we're going to flop this on your lap, and we want to run ads on your contact lenses. So they might accept the money because that's a lot of money. And then you start seeing ads everywhere you look, down every single street, on every house, down every dark alley, on every single homeless person. And then, even when you sleep, you close your eyes and you're still seeing ads. And then you wake up thinking about Raid Shadow Legends. I don't know about you, but me personally, sounds a bit invasive. I don't personally want that happening to me.
The applications are nearly limitless, from being able to see in the dark or low light situations, to augmenting your memory with instant information, showing you real-time translations, or giving you a virtual teleprompter.
So those examples right there are pretty daggone cool, you know? You can just like karate chop that language barrier right in half. It doesn't exist anymore. You can instantly translate stuff just by like looking at somebody. It'll tell you their name and probably even like translate their speech, I would imagine. Maybe. I don't know. And then they said you can even see in the dark. And that's a superpower I've always wanted to have ever since I was little. I would go stare into my dark room and turn the light off, shut the shade down, and try to see where I was going. It never worked. I would always run into the wall. But now with these lenses, I could do that. But then they kind of lost me again when they said they could augment your memories. Personally, I don't want my memories being touched. I feel like that's when you get to the whole robots taking over kind of thing. Make us their slaves. I don't want to be a slave. I don't want to build a pyramid.
One of our first medical applications is using AR overlays like edge detection and contrast enhancements to help people with vision impairments such as glaucoma and macular degeneration.
See, now that is another great example of how this could be used to better humanity. People that have vision problems like glaucoma, they could actually see better with like video game graphics enhancements. It's like you're turning your graphic settings up to max ultra quality. Instead, they used to be on low, now they're all the way up there. You upgraded your GPU. You got a nice 3090 now. So these lenses seem pretty freaking awesome, and when they get released to the public eventually, they're going to be a massive help to so many people. But then there's still that side of me that thinks they're trying to turn us into cyborgs and make me want to go back in time and meet John Connor or something, you know? Because this is how every horror sci-fi movie starts. A company looks like they're doing something for the greater good, and then their product all of a sudden does a 180, and then they want to try to take over the world like some small mustached man who got kicked out of art school. And I don't personally float with that, man. I don't rock with that.
The Mojo lens includes thin film, biosafe batteries to power the system, as well as motion sensors to enable the world's most accurate eye tracking. We've also developed an extremely low-power image sensor that's used for computer vision and scene detection. But at the heart of the Mojo lens is the world's smallest and densest dynamic display.
You have to charge this thing, right? Like, how do you charge it? Do you just like drop it on like a wireless charging pad? Or do you like plug something into your eyeball? I don't think they touch on that actually.
With this, we can display crisp text, photos, and video in a package that's less than 0.5 millimeter in diameter. We are often asked, how do you control Mojo lens? And the answer is with your eyes.
Yeah, just
it
like
turns out that your
the Google
eye is an
lenses,
extremely
the Google
accurate
Glass
pointing device. With our built-in eye tracking in each lens, we believe we've unlocked the ultimate hands-free user interface.
I like to say, if it doesn't break the laws of physics, then it's possible.
That is possibly the dumbest quote I've ever heard. Let's go back and listen to that one more time here.
I like to say, if it doesn't break the laws of physics, then it's possible.
Well, no duh, man. It's such a nothing burger of a quote. It's like, oh, the sun rises because it's a new day. Well, yeah, that's what the sun does.
And proving that something like Mojo Lens is possible motivates us each and every day to invent the future. Ultimately, we believe that we can help people achieve their potential without sacrificing their humanity. That's the promise of invisible computing. Thank you very much for your time today. Eyes up.
Also, I don't like their slogan, Eyes Up. I'm just nitpicking at stuff now. I'm just pissed. So yeah, they're saying they don't want to turn you into human computer cyborgs. They want to make you as human as possible while having all the benefits of being a cyborg. Now, do you believe them? I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see when the product comes out. I'll let it set for about a year, see all the other people use it, and then if they get like turned into mind-controlled zombies, then I'll know not to buy one. But if they don't, then I'll probably grab one of my own. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. That's all the video that we're going to watch, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.